Okay. My man.
Look, I'm serious.
All right, yo, she up on me like hard right now, though.
All right, ready to go? Ready to go?
Let's go, Dragons. Come on, let's go. Match up. Keep it up.
Robert Nelson.
Assist from Robert M.
All right, settle down now. Settle down.
What are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing?
Like I said, what are you doing?
They say everything is bigger in this state, and I feel I will be too. So I'm excited to announce that I will be the newest audition to the University of Texas at Austin, Longhorn Nation.
You're gonna be like, oh, black cowboy, black rodeo, Harlem in the range, peace up in here like, ayy. Yo,
Okay.
I'm there, bro.
I'll plan on bringing.
Frequency vibrations. Well, you know.
Welcome, everyone, to an exciting broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports. Some great action in store tonight, seeing some of the best and brightest young players on the hardwood. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's the Georgetown Hoyas and the Texas Longhorns.
And guys, there's just nothing quite like a packed house for a college hoop game. You hear the student section rocking and the band playing. This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy with college basketball that is unique. I mean, when you get two high-profile teams meeting up with future stars. Making a name for themselves, I think it just adds to the excitement.
Taking a look at the Hoyas, they've got Price. Warren is out there with Hudson, and it's Trice, and it's Randolph in at the 2 spot.
I think it's safe to say that the most notable Longhorn of all time is Kevin Durant. Only spent 1 year there, but that's all the time he needed to leave his mark on the program.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
Texas on D. Shoots off the screen, hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Ellis, that's good.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Price outside. Price can't get that one to fall. And so it's Texas with it. And there's the feed to 4. And Turner kicks to Williams. Traps in the tray. Williams has got 5 now.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And the shot by Warren, no good. Williams in its small forward. Ellis is out there with Edwards. Then it's Turner. And it's Ford in at the 4 slot. And the basket good. Turner's got his first bucket of the night. Georgetown trails by 7. And for Georgetown, they've got Trice. Warren is out there with Price. Then there's Hudson. And it's Randolph in at the shooting guard position to stop the run. And he gets the bucket. Randolph's got 5 now.
Well, there have been a lot of great players out of Georgetown over the years. Most of them big men, but don't forget about Allen Iverson. He might just be the most popular former Hoya of all time.
A platoon swap here for Texas. And the Hoyas with some changes. Hello, welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
And while there is a little bit of distance between the two teams, one big run could close the gap in a hurry.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. In order to hold on to this lead, they'll need to keep going to Freak to get things working for them offensively. His play in the second half of this game, critical.
Williams, he's in at 3. Edwards is out there with Ellis. Then it's Turner. And it's Ford in at the power forward. And for Georgetown, Warren is out there with Hudson. Then it's Trice. Then there's Price. And it's Randolph in at the 2-guard spot.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
How about him there just bodying him up to make him alter the trajectory on that shot?
Definitely some very sound defense played on that trip.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Freak.
Well, I tell you what, guys, so many great centers have come through Georgetown. For a while, they were the destination for great centers going into college. You can point to any of their teams and find an NBA center on the roster.
The Georgetown Hoyas have had so many great centers. Greg Monroe, Roy Hibbert, some of the more great recent guys.
Yeah, but don't forget about the one who kind of set that trend in motion. Patrick Ewing.
Oh, yeah.
was just a dominant force. And then you had Dikembe Mutombo, Alonzo Mourning. And it's amazing. All of these guys we just named were picked in the top 7 of the NBA draft.
Very high quality shot. Can't get enough of those.
They set the pick. Here's Randolph. Texas grabs the miss.
Not really necessary with nobody on you. I mean, why put yourself off balance on that shot when you're wide open?
Williams gets the bucket.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Georgetown trails by 16. Trice dishes to Nelson. Shoots from 12. The Hoyas with another miss.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Williams can't get it to go. Now the Hoyas with it. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy.
Things in the air.
To them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make
some changes here for Texas. Ford's checked in, and it's Williams in for Daugherty. Longhorns leading by 16. Williams in at the 3. Hudson is out there with Ellis, and it's Blair in at the point.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Here's Hudson. It's Williams with the drive. Almost, but it rolls out. Georgetown trails by 18. And the pass to Hodges. He kicks it to Harkless. Down low. Here's Hudson. And the rebound goes to the Longhorns. Williams has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by Hudson.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Longhorns.
Tonight they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Yeah, it's a fun way to play, and it's fun to watch, too.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Williams. He was doing everything right, and the points came in. Bunches definitely had the hot hand.
And here is Harkless following the 3-pointer by Freak. Price outside from past the arc. Rebounded by Ellis. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, gotta love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
It is, and Clark, that's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender. And he'll take it right into the teeth of the D without thinking twice about it.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Williams against Price. Williams can't hit. Pass to Hodges. Wilson with it. He dishes it to Hudson. That's tipped, but he recovers it. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
So the Longhorns win it. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and
Hi, everyone. A pleasure to have you join us here tonight. College basketball is in the air, and we are right in the midst of all the action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's the Texas Longhorns facing Villanova.
There is no feeling like a packed house on a college campus. You can just feel the electricity in the air as two major colleges go head-to-head on the hardwood.
And even though this game isn't a must-have game, it feels like a tournament game, a one-and-done type situation. Both of these programs know that a win here could be huge for them as they get ready to make a run in March.
Now let's take a look at the Longhorns' opening lineup. Williams in at small forward. Ellis is out there with Edwards. Then it's Turner. And it's Ford in at the four-man position. Beal gets a wide-open look from outside off the mark.
And the Villanova Wildcats have had a recent surge in their program over the past decade. Since about 05, they have been a consistent presence in the tournament and also have won a few conference titles.
Bryant dishes to Beal. It's up a three. Beal with another miss.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often. No doubt one of the most highly touted players on the floor is Freak. His abilities out on the wing are just phenomenal, and he is one of the few players that can dominate from that position.
And Greg, it takes a special talent to be able to control the game from the perimeter, but Freak is that kind of player. I mean, he can hurt you in so many different ways when he's left one-on-one with the defender, and he's comfortable pulling up or attacking the basket.
There's a screen. Kicks it to Ford. Here's Williams. Good, and a nice assist from Ford.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Texas on D. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some.
deciding to change it up. Villanova trails by 5. On the court for the Longhorns, Williams. He's in at small forward. Edwards is out there with Ellis. Then it's Turner. And it's Ford in at the 4 slot. Miller, no up.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And Williams, here we go. That's good. Williams has got 6.
Wow. What a first half it's been thus far here for Freak. This is why so many think he'll be a star at the next level.
And you can take all the measurements and do all the data analytics you want to, but all it takes is one half of watching Freak play when he's hot like this to know stardom is in his future.
And they can up the ante a little bit there after that basket.
Yeah, you know, their lead's increasing, and they've got to be feeling better and better about the way this game is starting to play out now. So we'll see if they can close it out.
Cooper against Turner. Cooper kicks to Ilgauskas. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Longhorns leading by 7. The Texas Longhorns have been building their basketball program over the years. They have been on the verge of greatness for a long time.
I think Texas in general is very decorated in its athletics program. I mean, still looking for their first college basketball championship on the men's side is what they're reaching for.
Count that one.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Now Texas with it. Turner with a screen on Beal. There's 39 seconds left here in the first half. And Williams, here we go. And that one is stuffed right through.
Now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up.
Can't remember the last time they missed one. Remarkable shooting here.
They set the pick. Passes it to Cooper. And a miss there on the triple.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
And the shot is long. And the first half is now in the books. Longhorns out front as they wrap up the second quarter on a 14-4 run. And time now for the halftime. break with the... And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
And guys, I think we may see some strategies being adjusted here as we get into the second half. Still plenty of time to cut into this lead.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, Freak has done a good job of getting his team in this position, and they got themselves a bit of breathing room in the first half, and all they have to do the rest of the way is manage the lead.
They've got Bryant. Miller is out there with Cooper, and it's Ilgauskas in at the 4. And for Texas, Williams in at the 3. Ellis is out there with Edwards. Then it's Turner, and it's Ford in at the power forward.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And, Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
They've got Miller. Cooper is out there with Bryant, and it's Beal in at the point. And for Texas, Williams, he's in at 3. Edwards is out there with Ellis. Then it's Turner, and it's Ford in at the 4 spot. Count the bucket. Cooper's got it back down to within single digits for Villanova.
Well, who could forget Villanova and their one college title? Come on now. It was one of the biggest Cinderella stories ever, one of the greatest upsets.
They've got Cooper. Miller is out there with Bryant, and it's Beal in at the 1. Ford kicks to Edwards. Here's Williams. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Well, talking about the Wildcats and what you were mentioning, the improbable title run in 1985 was certainly the stuff of movies. They got hot, Greg, at the right time.
And they had to take down 2 number 1 seeds and also 2 number 2 seeds in their path to win it all. Their biggest test being in the finals against the heavily favored Hoyas. It's the defining moment of that program.
It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Cooper the pass to Ilgauskas. Can't cash in from close range.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts. In the first half, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes. But finding themselves down now, they started to cast up a lot more triples.
Right side, Williams. To the left wing. To the middle. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Williams has got 11 points here in just the second half. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Here's Cooper. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Edwards against Beal. Williams with a clean look and a miss there on the triple.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
But they're still in this one, fellas. Can they pump it up a notch here in the clutch?
Now here's Beal. And Villanova, another 3.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
And a nice job of nailing the first one of the 1-and-1, so the chance now to make it 2. And he is unable to get the second one.
Just too much of a deficit to overcome.
Just not enough clicks and ticks left on that clock in this one, Greg. Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Villanova gets called for the foul. It's the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game here.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
Hi, everyone. We've got a great night of college basketball hoops in store for you tonight. It's a big matchup and some big-time energy in this building, and we're glad to have you with us. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see the UCLA Bruins and the Texas Longhorns.
And the thing you love about collegiate sports, the passion, the energy, I mean the competitiveness and that hunger and drive to succeed and show what you have, it's really always a marvel to watch.
No doubt about it, Greg. And seeing these players out here tonight, I remember how the love for the game of basketball in those formative years when I was playing college was so invaluable. I mean, the experience you gain with excellent coaching and mentorship at this level, really a huge part of where you go with your talent.
Now look at UCLA's starting lineup. Looney out there with Campbell. Then it's Fresh. Then there's Free. And it's Robertson at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, in Texas, the Longhorns are known for their football history, actually all over the country. They have an impressive basketball alumnus list, too, though. A lot of pros have come out of Texas.
Here's Fresh. They set the pick. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. No good from Campbell. And here is Williams. Here's Ford, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
Williams kicks to Ford. Williams passes to Edwards. Back to Williams. Lets it go from the wing. And it's Free with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Longhorns shooting their first free throws of the game right now. So both teams making some changes here. 2 shots. He hits both from the stripe.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Starks against Blair. That's tipped, and that's out of bounds. UCLA retain possession. Richmond, who's checked in for Texas. swap here for Texas. So on the floor for UCLA. Free out there with Fresh. Then there's Campbell, and it's Roberts in at the 5 spot. Free against Edwards. There's the dish to 4. Goes up at the stripe. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Ford's got his second basket of the night.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible. And guys, so many great players from UCLA in the NBA over the years. Kareem, a former Bruin. Bill Walton also coming out of Westwood.
Passes it to Campbell. Kicks it to Roberts. 6 on the shot clock. Turner with the steal. Free against Williams. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Williams has got the lead up to 4 now for Texas. Wow, Greg, all those great players you mentioned with UCLA, a lot of Hall of Famers in that list, Clark.
Yeah, and they've continued that tradition with current NBA stars, Kevin Love and Russell Westbrook, probably the 2 highest profile former Bruins in the NBA today.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Porter's checked in for UCLA. Well, UCLA and all those incredible national titles in men's basketball, Clark, they were the program in the 60s and 70s.
Yep, completely dominated the landscape of college ball during that time. From 64 to 75, they won 10 titles in 12 seasons.
It's Williams with the drive. Rush from outside. And the shot is good. Rush has got his first 3 points of the game.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
From 10 feet out, the shot by Looney, no good.
And guys, thinking again about the Bruins being so dominant during those decades, they set so many records in that time frame, won 88 games in a row, which is still a record for men's basketball.
Free passes to Roberts to the paint. And with that, the Longhorn lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Porter.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Williams for 3. Can't get it to go. Campbell. The shot, no good. And hello, welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
And while there is a little bit of distance between the two teams, one big run could close the gap in a hurry.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. In order to hold on to this lead, they'll need to keep going to Freak to get things working for them offensively. This play in the second half of this game, critical.
So on the floor for Texas, Williams. He's in at small forward. Ellis is out there with Edwards. Then it's Turner. And it's Ford in at the 4 spot. The pass to Looney. Inside, Roberts. The shot no good. And Texas the other way now.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school?
We got to be more physical on defense.
To college as well.
Bruins go here with a whole new group out there.
Them on the perimeter.
UCLA trails by 9.
Rotate over and make your presence felt.
There's a good screen.
Soft.
To the right side. Puts up a 3. That's good. He has 7.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Edwards against Free. Floats one up. Edwards. That's good. And Texas leads by 8.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
So on the floor for UCLA. Looney out there with Thomas. Then there's Free. Then there's Campbell. And it's Porter in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Looney from 10 feet out. And that's good for 2. And so here's Texas. They've led by as many as 11 points. There's the pick. Edwards with it. Now Thomas defending. Here's Ford, and again it's Texas converting.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, this just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
Doherty's checked in for Williams. Then for the Bruins, Texas making a change here as well. Williams, he's checked in for Doherty. The Bruins making a switch here. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question about it. That would be all she wrote.
It's Williams with the drive.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And the wide open shot from Morris connects from 3-point range.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass it.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
At the line for Texas.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And some changes here for the Bruins. Roberts is checked in for Irving. Looney comes in for Johnson. And Free subbed in for Starks. And taken away by Ellis. And now Ellis running the floor all by himself.
It's as if the defense just let him go.
He'll thank them for that because he got a chance to perform a little razzle-dazzle on that one.
And it's the Bruins with the ball. They trail by 9 points. Now Blair. Williams, that's for 2. Missed. So the Longhorns win it. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home.